A very good morning everyone and welcome to another daily market outlook. So today it is the 18th of April and in today's session we're going to be discussing the major dollar pairs alongside gold. So let's dive in, see what is going on. Do not forget to leave a like and subscribe, and let's dive straight in. Looking at the dollar index is ready for a pullback soon. At the moment, I'm still anticipating on the fact that we're going to be taking out this high over here at around 109.31. Looking at the 4 hour at the moment, 4 hour not very interesting, still waiting for a pullback after this massive impulse up, however, very dirty impulse up. So not really a big fan of this overall current structure that we're seeing. For now, I'm just really focusing on the daily time frame, and what I can see from the daily that it is looking good that we are going to be taking out this swing high, of which liquidity has been built above due to this high and this high failing to take out that high over there. So a lot of liquidity being built up above that high and now currently just waiting for it to be taken out. If we do move up higher, I'll be taking a look at this area of daily supply located at around, 101.776. So yeah, keeping an eye on those two levels for now. So with that said, let's head over to our first pair, which is Australian dollar against US dollar. And this pair has been pushing down in towards the lows once again. So at this current point in time, where we're currently seeing a bullish reaction, while we've taken out the swing low over here, underneath which liquidity has been built up. So at the moment we could see a potential pullback start to form. I'm only going to be looking for a potential short from this area of supply. For the rest, nothing much interesting as of now. I'll be targeting the 50% mark at least of the daily swing range, so just keep an eye out for that. We have a nice area of daily demand located over here, so this is my eventual target for a potential upside continuation, and it should align as well with the 618 Fibonacci level. Let's just check. Yeah, it does. So waiting for that level to get hit before looking for further upside. So yeah, that's it for Aussie dollar. Let's head over to euro dollar. And euro dollar is currently pushing down lower in a very, very messy form. Hideous pair at the moment. Still waiting for a potential push in towards the highs, taking out the liquidity above this descending trend line. As of now, we can see that this highest high over here is still untouched. A lot of liquidity being built above it. As you can see, high is trying to take out that high, high is trying to take out that high, both failing to do so. So a lot of liquidity being built up. At the moment, market structure is not very useful at all, I would say. If we're looking at this 4 hour, it's hideous, but just keep in mind that we could move up once again to take out the highs. Look at the daily real quick as well. There's hardly anything to show for at the moment over here. So let's just have a quick look at the weekly then as well. So if we have a look at, and that was not supposed to happen, but if we look at the weekly as well, what is next for the weekly on euro dollar? Well, this is your next area of demand. As we can see, it's already been filled once, but then that will be my second target, taking out this low over here if we do see another dump occur. But for now, I would prefer to see your dollar pull back a little bit higher, but I would be focusing on, let's say, the 15-minute. And if you look at the 15-minute, then what you ultimately want to see is another push up in towards, let's say, this supply zone with liquidation happening right below it, with a 50-minute which is bearish, taking out all of these lows. So a lot of supply over here, liquidation, kind of see that corrective price action in towards the highs, and then potentially see a sell-off or even a spike above that swing high over there. But yeah, you could take a kind of an opportunity over here from this area of 15-minute supply. So yeah, that's that. Let's head to pound dollar. And pound dollar. So pound dollar, of course, logically, as I pretty much said last week, this was a kind of a support and resistance play. That's why we saw some bullish price action. So a lot of idiots trying to go long. Yeah, pretty much what they see is a trend line breakout, then support and resistance, probably also 50 EMA, then flipping from that bearish to bullish. So yeah, but as we know, no liquidation. So now what happens, the people who went short early have now become liquidation. So yeah, what you now want to see ultimately is a potential reaction from here, from that area of demand, and then look for a potential long, but I would need some extra confluence, so I would be looking at the 15 minutes and be waiting for, let's say, an internal change of structure. So for instance, over here we have 50-minute demand, so wait for it to come in towards there, then see that 50-minute trend switch, and then look for longs from demand, which took out this high. So yeah, that is it for pound dollar. Then with that said, let's head over to Kiwi dollar. And Kiwi dollar, so Kiwi dollar has been moving down lower once again, so this is not valid anymore, looking for shorts from there. So yeah, at the moment, what can we say? Well, we saw another 4-hour break of structure, but just moving without us time after time. So what I would be waiting for is a pullback in towards this imbalance area, kind of liquidation on these two highs, then look for a potential short down lower. However, the thing is that the daily is still bullish though. So what you could ultimately do is, because this is now your swing high, this is now your swing low, wait for that change in structure and then look for those longs. But for that, we need to see some bullish impulse, because daily is now bullish. All right, we saw a daily break of structure over here, so you ultimately want to be looking for longs. 4-hour or daily, excuse me, there's no real clear daily demand areas. We had some here, but we saw initial reaction, nothing really that fancy. For the rest, inside of these wicks, there's probably some demand, so we'll probably see a reaction, but just wait for the 4-hour to flip bullish, take out this high over here, and then look for those potential longs. Once that high gets taken out and demand is formed, see liquidation happen, for instance like this, and then go for long. So yeah, that is that. Last but not least, we have gold, of course, but yeah, gold is looking like crap, so probably gonna move up higher from here, create a new higher high in line with the overall daily trend, but yeah, not really a big fan of it at all. So yeah, that is that for gold, aiming for 2075.11, create a new higher high. So yeah, guys, thank you so much for tuning in once again. Wish you all a fantastic day. If you have any questions, just let me know. And yeah, thanks.